Right, good morning students. Nice to see you again. Right. Today we are going to start again our chapter similar triangles. Okay. Similar triangles. In the previous videos I said you what is meant by similarity. Okay, similarity, the property possessed by geometrical figures, property possessed by geometrical figures or any shapes. So I said you here property possessed, but what is meant by the property? So what property is it going to be possessed there? The property here is same shape. The property here is same shape. So same shape, it is the property, okay, possessed by geometrical figures, okay, or any shapes is called similarity. This property is called similarity, okay. So the objects which are of same shape are called as similar figures or similar objects. Now we come to the definition. That geometrical figures or objects having same shape are called similar figures or similar objects. Okay, similar figures or similar objects. So similarity, it is nothing but a property. Okay, so similarity, similar triangles. The first topic is similarity. Similarity is nothing but a property possessed by geometrical figures or any shapes is called as similarity. Now what is this property? This property is nothing but same shape. If we come to the definition, geometrical figures or objects having the same shape are called similar figures or similar objects. Okay guys, right. Now I want to tell you what is the symbol for similarity. So we go to the symbol for similarity. Okay, symbol for similarity is this shape. This shape is being used in different topics with a different name. This is used in equivalent symbol in set theory. Okay, used as equivalent symbol in set theory. Now in geometry or in similar triangles we are using the same symbol as is similar to. You call this one as is similar to. Okay, if I take let me take some of the examples being similar. I draw a line segment A, B. Now I draw one more line segment P, Q. Irrespective of their lengths, not necessary take to consideration of the lengths. You just observe the shape of the object. The shape of AB and the shape of PQ are same. They both are line segments. So you can say that AB line segment is similar to PQ line segment. So you can write AB line segment similar to PQ line segment. Similarly, when you go to circles, I draw two circles here. Okay, this is the first example. Two line segments are always similar. Now you go to the second example. Two circles are always similar. If you observe the radius, irrespective of the radius, you don't bother about the radius of the circles. You just take them the consideration, let it be 4 centimeters and let it be 2 centimeters. But considering the shape of the circle, both of them are same. I call this circle as C1 and this one as C2. Now C1 is similar to C2. Okay, is it clear? Right. Now coming to the third example. Let us take a square which has all sides equal and all angles are equal. I take two squares here. One is A, B, C, D and another one P, Q, R and S. Is that clear? Now I say these all sides are equal and all angles are equal to 90 degrees. Similarly, here all sides are equal and all angles are equal to 90 degrees. Okay. Now these two squares are also similar to each other, isn't it? Very good, very good. So A, B, C, D is similar to P, Q, R, S. You understood everybody? You understood everybody? Right. So these are always similar. Now let us take one more example. I take equilateral triangles. Now going to the fourth example, equilateral triangles. I take A, B, C and another one B, P, Q, R. We know that in an equilateral triangle all sides are equal. Similarly, in this triangle also all sides are equal and we know that all angles are also equal to 60 degrees each. Each angle is equal to 60 degrees. Yes, very good, very good. You are memorizing your basics. Very good. I appreciate everybody. Right. See, we have here 4 examples. In all these 4 examples, we are saying that they are similar to each other. Is it clear? Is it clear, everybody? Right. Now I go to the 4th example. Can you tell me, I go to the 5th example. Can you tell me a rectangle? I take a rectangle A, B, C, D and I take one more rectangle P, Q, R, S. Can you say that these two rectangles are similar? Yeah, of course. We can say they are of the same shape. They are of the same shape, isn't it? When you observe equilateral triangles, they are same. So you say triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR. Similarly, when you observe two rectangles, they are of the same size, same shape. See, this is the length, this is the length, this is the breadth, this is the breadth, and you can see all the angles are equal. Isn't it, Nana? Yes, yes. Everybody thinks that these two rectangles are also similar. Okay, but what is there? They are not similar. Why? Why they are not similar? You have to know. You write A, B, C, D, rectangle. ABCD is not similar to rectangle PQRS. Is that clear? Rectangle ABCD is not similar to rectangle PQRS. Why? What is the reason? We are saying that two squares having the same shape, they are similar. We are saying two equilateral triangles having the same shape, they are similar. But why don't we say that two rectangles having same shape are similar? Yeah. This arises us, this gives us a chance of having a definition about similar polygons. Okay, so this is a polygon. A polygon is nothing but having 3 or more than 3 shapes, isn't it? Right, right. Now we go to the definition of similar polygons. Similar polygons. Okay, similar polygons. So two polygons are said to be similar. Two polygons are said to be similar. Okay, the first condition corresponding corresponding angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, and number 2, corresponding sides are in proportion, corresponding sides are in proportion. Okay guys, see, I tell you once again, two polygons are said to be similar. Here a condition is needed. They are similar when they satisfy these two conditions. So I write here IFF. So what is meant by IFF? If and only if. It shows that if the two polygons are similar, they will satisfy the condition 1 and condition 2. Okay, and in reverse, if any two polygons that satisfy these two conditions are said to be similar. This if and only if IFF indicates a symbol of by implication. This condition IFF indicates a symbol of by implication. That means if they are similar, they satisfy the two conditions. If the two polygons satisfy these two conditions, then they will become similar. Do you understand, everybody? Very clear, very clear. Okay, now let us see an explanation about these similar polygons. Now what are the similar polygons? I take an example here to give an explanation. Okay, I take an example. So let us take two quadrilaterals which is considered as a polygon. Okay, let one be A, B, C, D and another one be P, Q, R, S. Okay, so A, B, C, D and P, Q, R, S are two polygons, okay, such that the first condition, what is the first condition? Corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles, so what is the corresponding? Commonly responded angles. Commonly responded means this is the first angle present here. What can you think the first angle here? P. So now angle A is equal to angle P. Angle A is equal to angle P. Now coming next, angle B is equal to, right, you are right, angle Q. Now going angle C is equal to, very good, angle R. Now coming angle D is equal to angle S. Okay guys, very good. Now angle A is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, angle C is equal to angle R and angle D is equal to angle S. This is the first condition, what is doing, corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding means commonly responding angles. So one first angle is equal to the first, second is equal to the second, third is equal to the third and fourth is equal to the fourth. So these angles are equal. Now you come to the second one, corresponding sides are in proportion. So what is meant by proportion? Yeah, you are right. Proportion means equality of the ratios. Equality of the ratios. Is it clear? So what ratios? The ratios of the lengths of the corresponding sides. Now I take the side AB. Its corresponding side here is PQ. The ratio of these two, we have to take that one. Taking the second one, AB by PQ is equal to, you go to the second side, BC corresponding to QR. So BC by QR is equal to, you go to the third side, CD and RS. So CD by RS and again equal to AD and SP. So AD by PS. Okay guys, you observe angle A is equal to angle P. This is the first condition showing the corresponding angles are equal, and the second condition showing that corresponding sides are in proportion. Proportion means, you must keep in your brains, proportion means equality of the ratios. Now equality of the ratios is AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to CD by RS and it is equal to AD by PS. Okay. Now when these two polygons are satisfying these two conditions, what do you say them? What do you say them? Yeah, absolutely right answer. Yeah, your expectations are very good. Now the answer is, we say A, B, C, D, polygon, the short form of polygon POLY. Polygon ABCD is similar to polygon PQRS. Is it clear? So whenever in the examinations they ask you write about similar polygons, then you have to give this definition as well as that one you have to give the explanation also. Okay guys, very good, very good. Right, now I think you understood it very clearly. And now why didn't we say the first question? Example 5, do you remember that one? Yeah, very good, very good. So I take a rectangle here and I taken one more rectangle here. We have taken that A, B, C, D and we have taken P, Q, R, S. I said you that they are not similar now. Now you can say very clearly, very good, very good. Now AB, suppose I take 4, BC I take 2 and this is 4 and this is 2. But here I come for 3 and 1, 3 and 1. Now I take the ratios of the corresponding sides. The first condition, the angles are equal, isn't it? So all angles are 90 degrees. Yes, of course, a rectangle having the first condition satisfied. Now when you come to the second condition, what is AB by PQ? AB gives you AB by PQ. AB is nothing but 4 and PQ is nothing but 3. What about by BC by QR? When you come for BC by QR, what is BC? That is 2 and QR is 1. Are the ratios equal? No, they are not at all equal. So because a rectangle cannot satisfy the second condition, we say that two rectangles will never be similar to each other unless we make their ratios to be equal. We take them. Okay, right. Did you understand this one? Example 5. Very good, very good. Now by this, the topic of similarity has been started. Okay, right. I give you the remaining part in the next video.